I'm seriously afraid of social media, and I mean, I'm not only afraid to use it, but also I'm afraid of it. Like, I'm going to explain what I mean exactly. So, for an example, let's say that you have a lot of money, and they say that money amplifies stuff. For an example, if you have fear, and then when you have so much money, you will have the same fear. For example, let's say if you have a fear of losing money, then when you have so much more money, you're going to be having so much more fear. Then let's say that you are a greedy person. If you have more money, you're going to be more greedy. If you're generous, you're going to be more generous. If you're happy, you're going to be more happy. Whatever you have, your money is going to amplify that. The second thing, which is also related to the social media part, is your brain. Whenever you're thinking about something a lot, it becomes part of your reality, even if it's not. So, for example, let's say that you're thinking always about money, and I'm going to give an example from uh, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey says that you have to go to the first class at least one time in your life, because whenever you pass that seat again, you're never going to be the same. You're never going to be your life is going to be different, because you're going to try that. You're going to see that what it feels, and you're going to change your mentality to be that person who sits in that seat. So mentality. Now, here where it connects to the social media. Whenever I go to social media, every time that I open Instagram or or YouTube, I get bombarded by things that I want to see or sometimes I don't want to see. The things that I don't want to see but still see them, for example, I have a little bit of, you can't say a little bit of phobia, I have a phobia of dogs and, biting and stuff like that. Whenever I go on YouTube or Instagram, generally Instagram, I see that those dogs are biting and doing everything they can to people. And I know this is not the reality. Like, probably these are one in hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. And whenever I go outside and I see a dog, I imagine the worst situation which happened in the video exactly. And this gets amplified every time I'm afraid. I get more afraid and I get more afraid, and it becomes like an endless loop. Every time I see a video, I become more afraid. Every time I see a dog, I become more afraid, and then it goes like this. So what's the solution? Like, the solution is that whenever possible, every time that you see a video, every time that you go in front of every time you take the phone in your hand and you start watching something, whenever the YouTube, whenever the Instagram, whatever, any social media recommend that video that you think you should not watch anymore, you just stop watching it immediately and you become conscious about that. The reason being is that because if you don't do it, the algorithm, which you probably heard about it, if you didn't hear about it before, the algorithm is the way that YouTube understands what you watch and what you like, what you prefer. So the algorithm knows that you like watching these videos, and it thinks like you will like watching these videos and sends you more of these videos. Now, let's say that you stop watching them, then the algorithm will send you something that you're more interested in, and then it will stop sending you these videos. And it would be much better if you could go and, especially for example on YouTube, you can just click on it and then go to the not interested button, and then YouTube would not suggest you those videos anymore. And sometimes you can also do things like not interested in this channel, so, or like a button called don't recommend this channel. I hope this helped you like it did to me. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.